That's it. Bathe the Stiffmeister. Oh.
Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is X and we are back with another Halo Custom Archive video for you today. Today we're just gonna be a very interesting one. So I'm just gonna put this in advance, this message up here, just to warn you, just in case. I know if I ever get my channel back to having monetization with a number of subscribers and view counts, which I don't see that coming anytime soon, but still, even then, these particular videos I'll probably never be able to monetize due to the names, but I'm not willing to change the names as this is more documentary in nature, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. So with that being said, let's start off with my first non-safe for work video, but also it's also my very first dead Halo custom creation video. This custom creation was called Golden Showers. This custom creation originated in Halo 2. Yes, that's right, they really named this custom creation that name, and I kid you not, this was even a custom creation game type that ended up in Halo 2's Action Sack playlist for a short time later after its creation into the custom games. It was inspired by something that, well, certain people I guess are into, and that's you know, getting pissed on. The other movies and medias and so forth have been known to make fun of this in several different movies.
Oh God, listen,
Gentlemen, what are you talking about?
Your ad said you do wet work.
That's correct. I urinate on other men for money.
What was that?
What did he say?
I think he said he pisses on dudes.
This is kind of kinky, and I like that. Oh, that's it. Bathe the Stiffmeister. Oh, that's great. How did you get it so nice and warm? Oh, I can taste the bubbles. Actually, I can't. Wait a second. Christy?
And you can take a wild guess why they call it Golden Showers. It is funny how they used to use Golden Shower jokes in games, movies, and other medias, and just recently, not that long ago, a couple years ago, how there was even a fake conspiracy story going around that even Donald Trump was apparently being blackmailed for supposedly getting pissed on by Russian prostitutes, and oh no, we're not going there, Trump. No, I'm not going into that whole thing about watersportsgate hoax thing. No, please, no.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Okay, sorry about that, you guys. Let's get back to back on topic here, where we left off. So yeah, us gamers, we just love those adult humor custom games, and it was mostly known as Golden Showers, but it sometimes was also called other things like wetworks and watersports, not to be confused with waterworks, which was a Halo 2 map back in the day. Wait, why is that blurred out? There we go, much better. There are more to come of these custom creations that are more of the adult variant, but they're still, you know, allowed on YouTube, so I'm just gonna make them because they are funny custom creations that people made back then. So it's not going to be the last. Both dead custom creations and more adult humor custom creations will be coming for the Halo Custom Archive series. Anyways, because of the adult humor, it became pretty popular to play back in Halo 2 days. The game type was very simple to set up. It was just simple free-for-all Slayer with Sentinel beams only, no grenades, regular health, and shields. No vehicles. Kill count was set to usually 50, no time limit, motion sensors on. Preferred to play it with 16 players, but can also be played as small as 1v1. The custom game could be played on any map, but the preferred maps that people usually played it on were Lockout, Colossus, and Backwash. It was claimed that these darker maps made the beams more vibrant. The way the player model held the Sentinel beam weapon also added to the effect of it looking like that you were taking a piss. And the reason I call this custom game a dead custom creation or a dead custom game is that there are no more videos of this custom creation from back in the day. It was also has been forgotten by most players, and only in a few archived forum threads that I found that are back in the day that people talked about this custom creation. All the clips that you are seeing are from a game night that I hosted with a couple of friends and that decided to join me for that Halo 2 custom game. Unfortunately, there were no custom game clips I could find anywhere on YouTube from anyone else. They're all gone now, probably because the accounts are gone as well, and there are no more clips to show of back in the day. So all the setups were based on given information from the forum archives on how they were set up and what happened to the custom game. So the custom game wasn't seen in the predecessor Halo CE because the Sentinel beams were not a weapon you could use. The only Sentinels had that weapon capability unless you had mods and made it for the multiplayer for a custom edition version. Otherwise it was impossible to actually play this, and so far I haven't heard of anyone playing this in Halo CE. Sadly, this custom game did not evolve at all after Halo 2, even though it was moderately really popular back in the day for Halo 2. In fact, once Halo 3 came out, this custom game died out altogether. This probably was impacted by two factors that I found when it came to Halo 3. Bungie started getting more professional with what they allowed in their games sometimes, not always, but yeah, sometimes they did realize that they had to be more professional in their game, and they realized that sexual humor already hurt Halo 2 Vista, if you all remember that story, and so all that dirty humor got filtered with a blam now in custom games and stuff like that. So you couldn't see the name of censored content names anymore, like how I mentioned in Michael Jackson, how they blamed him out. So the same thing with golden showers. You pretty much either couldn't do it any longer, any way forward. Even today I tried testing that in other games, in other Halo titles, and yeah, you can't put that in there. Also, another factor that was why golden showers custom game didn't return in Halo 3 was hugely impacted because of the Sentinel beams. They were removed as a starting weapon option, as well as a few other weapons, due to a bug issue that couldn't be fixed with them being starting weapons. I tried this myself, and it's confirmed that yeah, in Halo 3 you cannot actually select the Sentinel beam as a starting weapon, as well as a few other weapons. So I guess there was a bug issue that Bungie could never fix, and so that's why that probably played a huge factor if you couldn't start it up. They may have had modes where they could have theoretically had golden showers where you could just start with a plasma pistol and put Sentinel beams on the mat that you could switch to. And you know, just forge it that way with the new forge capabilities, but I didn't see any such attempts made, and still probably would not have gone as well as it would have, because people would like to just start off with that weapon right away. It's also possible that maybe modders later on could have added possible ways to start off with Sentinel beams, as they actually had ways back in the day to start off with missile pods with the mods, but there was no word of hearing anyone playing this, or no footage that could be found. The only people on the forum threads that were archived and saved back in the day that talked about this custom game were all that could be found, and they mentioned how and why it went missing in Halo 3, and verified myself that it's true that several of the weapons, apparently Bungie just said, could not work. They were just glitched if they were starting weapons. So Halo 3 ended up missing out on this, it looks like, and it seems that laser tag with Spartan lasers ended up taking its place as shooting beams at each other, and it was a fun alternative. And then we go into Halo Reach. That game didn't even have a Sentinel beam. The only thing closely relating to the Sentinel beam was the focus rifle, and by then I think the game mode was lost and forgotten, as they did have some focus rifle starts and focus rifle only matches, but never called it golden showers because it really wasn't, and probably people forgot it by then. I mean, it's been quite a long time even then since Halo 2, so people ended up just playing focus rifle matches instead and just called it focus rifle starts. In Halo 4, the Sentinel beam also was only in the campaign, and only the Forerunner Sentinels could actually use it, like the Halo CE. The game with shooting beams at each other that took its place instead were matches that were binary starts and only matches. As we go on, the name of the custom game became slowly forgotten. In Halo 2 Anniversary, I was able to hold the custom game Golden Showers again, as Halo 2 Anniversary allowed for Sentinel beams to be start weapons again. So I got to host one custom game night party, and we played that, which was pretty fun. But others, back in the day when Halo 2 Anniversary came out all the way till now, no one else had hosted this custom game, and it looks like it had been completely forgotten at the time. So I have the only footage of Halo 2 Anniversary of this custom game being played. When it comes to Halo 5, I had a setup for it ready to go, but I just couldn't get anyone to get on at the time. Unfortunately, I just do game nights on days where a lot of people aren't able to do it. So unfortunately, I couldn't get any footage myself, but luckily one popular YouTuber did upload a Sentinel beam only custom game, and it looks like they had a good time playing it too. They didn't, it looks like they didn't, call it Golden Showers either, because they probably didn't know that the original name of the custom game and didn't probably really care. Because or also if they did, they probably took it off because of YouTube reasons, decided for good reason not to put it on there. As for Halo Online, let's just say they went back to laser tag, but in a different way, for shooting lasers at each other and beams and whatnot. But actually it's a really cool mode to play. I actually enjoyed playing some of that, but it does have also disturbing custom game modes still, so it's not like they completely are people there are gonna be completely PC about it. Hint, hint, pun intended. So yeah, there's a couple other custom games that I'll go into later on Halo Online in the future. Unfortunately, the custom game just lost popularity and never was seen again outside of Halo 2 when it came to people remembering it. It just became forgotten. In fact, I looked all over the internet and there is no gameplay videos anymore of this custom game other than Halo 5 and the custom game footage I played of Halo 2 and Halo 2 Anniversary to recreate it for game night parties I hosted back then. Otherwise, it's been completely forgotten, and the only few mentions of it are on a few old forum threads and a couple Reddit posts and some old archivebungie.net posts as well. And yes, you can imagine I searched all over the custom game browsers for Halo games that had this custom game set up, and also all over the internet. Something I didn't enjoy having to look for, having to Google search constantly, but I did it for you guys for the views for this video, so you can imagine what my browser history looks like. So yeah, with that said, you can bet I cleared my browser search history. I don't need that shit coming back to haunt me in the future. Unfortunately for this custom game, the identity of whom the creators are is currently unknown, though I don't think they would want to even get credit for this, but who knows. Anyways, let's reel it back here for the topic, and so for now, I'm giving this award for comical reasons. I'm giving this custom creation the Gold Award. Pun completely intended. Even Bungie knew it was so funny enough that they even put this in their action stack back in Halo 2. So it was definitely fun to play for this custom game, and it was fun to play it again, but it probably will never make a return as it's just completely forgotten from the community. But it does, if it does come back, it would be fun to see how they would do this in Halo Infinite and other future Halo titles, and what new ways people will transform this custom creation into. I mean, even the Halo 5 weapon spawn glitch with the weapon pads, you could probably mix two weapons together and make like a stream of golden beams arcing and have them explode and have some sort of sarcastic thing with that. Who knows if someone will try that out, but we will just have to wait and see. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. If you enjoy watching my videos, then make sure to turn on notifications to get updates on this channel for new Halo Custom Archive videos. Check in the video description for more information. Also, if you have any suggestions for other custom creations that I should cover, like custom games, mods, maps, and so on, then make sure to message me and even join my Halo Custom Archive Discord. I would love to hear them. Again, my name is X, and you all have a great day. See you later.
Are you telling me that I've driven all this way and nobody wants to get pissed on?
Well, it's not our thing.
Sorry about that. Can I use your toilet? I stored a rather large amount of pee for this.
Sure. Yeah, it's right through there. Knock yourself out.